Hello and welcome back to my casting couch. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna talk about the new ban list that we have for the English format. It's been confirmed. We got the same list as JP did, and there's stuff to talk about. I'm just gonna go straight into it. I'm gonna start with the Dragon Empire stuff because that's basically what I'm looking for the most. I'm also gonna talk about a little bit about the other things and how it's gonna change how it's probably gonna change the Worlds format. Okay, so first off, the choice restriction between the regular Regilla and Nilmim. It makes sense to hit the consistency, but it makes it much less powerful and much less viable due to the inability to find the regular persona rights if you wanna play Regilla. There are replacements like Bonk for now and Dynafest when it releases, but I think why they chose the regular Regilla is for future proofing. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this very soon. Elf Knights 2-2. This is honestly crazy. The deck is so bad if you don't find a Elf Knight, and if you have two in the deck and one of them goes to damage, you can just scoop up the game because you're not gonna win on only one Elf Knight, unfortunately. So I mean, if you only see one Elf Knight at all, even if it's a damage or not, you're kind of screwed. So this makes the deck so bad, like competitively speaking, of course. And with the hit to Nilmim, it makes it much less consistent, much less powerful, and I don't think we're gonna see it in tournament at all. My expectations for the ban list and Regilla was a choice restrict between Elf Knights and Nilmim, not the regular Regilla, and also a choice restriction between Regilla or Erzivor and Belligiacro, and that's only to like put down the power level and make it less tanky. So that was kind of an expectation I had. It wasn't very super likely. It didn't happen, of course, but it was an expectation I kind of had. Another expectation that was also not as likely to happen, but I could see them doing, was Vanguard to 1, because that hits the counter charge, the draw, the power gain. But if they hit it to 1, then you could technically soul blast it out, not only with the order but with another card, and then it would still be kind of the same. If it's a damage, of course it's a damage, but I mean, at first I was like, okay, maybe they could do this, but it wasn't very likely. The Elf Knights 2-2 wasn't on my list. It's a bit sad to see because I am a Regilla player. I enjoyed it even before Elf Knights was a thing, but I mean, yeah, the deck falls out super hard. It's not gonna be played in any higher level tournaments. I could see it being played at locals, of course, but it's not nearly as consistent, not nearly as powerful. It's a lot higher roller now because you only have 2 Elf Knights, and if you don't have Elf Knights, the deck just doesn't really do a lot. The Fencing Roar banned. Not only the Fencing Roar, all the other cards as well, like the extra PG stuff. This makes sense. I mean, as I said, they banned all the extra PG tools, or whatever you want to call them. Personally, I would have liked to see an errata for it that say you can you choose a non-sentinel or non-overtrigger card, but I understand that they didn't want to do it in a physical card game, right? It makes it, if it was if it wasn't a physical card game, it could have just been an easy change done, but I understand they didn't want to do it in a physical card game. I do think if it was errata and it stayed at 1, it would have been okay. You could still return your effect triggers if it was errated and still at 1. So I think that would have been okay. It would have been too crazy, but I mean, just it's easy just to ban it with the rest of the stuff. the Blitz order that EB2s for 25k shield can be played in like decks like Overlord, because you do have a lot of energy to spare, but it's not as viable, as strong as Roar. But it is a 25k shield, and could be seen at like a few copies in some decks, in specific decks, but also clashes with Elementaria and Twincast. So that's also a reason to not play it. But yeah, Roar banned, makes sense. So like overall thoughts, I mean Regilla is dead, right? Replacements for the Need meme is like Monk for now, Banlist when it releases, but I still think it's like the deck itself is just too inconsistent to actually be played in like in bigger tournaments, and I wouldn't play it. Like I don't think I'm gonna play Regilla at all until we get a new form, because a new form has been teased, and that could like bring the deck back up, which also makes sense why they restricted like regular Regilla with Need meme, just like as a future proofing, right? Yeah, so we'll see what happens with Regilla later on. Maybe like next year we get a new form or something, but for now the deck is dead, unfortunately. For Worlds, like, should we expect any Dragon Empire decks at all? That's a tough question to answer. I want to say, like the answer is maybe, in my opinion. We could see Jiva, because I think the deck is now much stronger, and we could see buffs as well. It's not a bad deck, but it's not like at the top it was, right? Could see buffs. We also could see brawlers, and I'm not just saying this because I play brawlers, right? I'm saying this because I do genuinely believe brawlers are good. They have strong early game, and like they hit well, even though they only have 4 attacks. 4 attacks if you don't play the Phoenix version, they still hit hard. They still do their things very consistently, and I do think brawlers is a shout for Worlds. However, I'm not like super sure about the deck, especially against like Hot Luru. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if we're gonna see any Dragon Empire decks at all. But as I said, maybe those 3, maybe something else. Maybe someone's gonna, I don't know, rock out with Shoulder Doge again. Maybe Dorian we're gonna do it. Please do it. No, okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like it's not likely that we're gonna see a Dragon Empire deck awards this year due to this BANLIST. But I still wouldn't be surprised if we saw at least one other Dragon Empire deck showing up. Hot Luru probably gonna be the strongest deck at Worlds, unfortunately. Fish is probably still really good. I mean, Rico won a solo tournament just recently with it. He got first place, and he played with the Usurp Dragon, so he played the 6 attack version still. So yeah, I mean the deck still is good, is strong. It's probably like, I guess it's a little bit less consistent. I don't have as much draw power without the elf, but the deck is still strong. So I expect there to be a lot of Hot Luru mirrors. Yeah, just saying that makes me tired already. But I think it's gonna be a lot of Hot Luru, a lot of deep lands, and yeah, I mean we'll see what shows up. I'm curious for Worlds, because I do believe it's still quite open-ended, and we're not really sure how it's gonna end. But I mean, let's be real, the finals is probably gonna be like a Hot Luru mirror or Hot Luru and deep lands or something like that. But yeah, could be fun to see which deck shows up and which deck does well. Please leave a comment down below what decks you think are gonna show up, Dragon Empire or whatever, and which deck you think for now is probably gonna win the whole thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, as I said, comment all your thoughts, and remember, stay positive.